If you've been in business before, there's something called KPIs, key performance indicators. These measurements inside of a business that drive everything. I want to give you some of the most important measurements for an influencer to be able to drive your organization. There's many things you can measure. You can measure number of recruits, you can measure number of customers, you can measure volume, you can measure sales. Key performance indicator. Number one, $1. How many people in your organization are earning $1 or more and have earned $1 or more since they started? You want to hear something crazy? 70% of people who join network marketing never earn $1. They're just customers. Now, the ratios are changing like crazy because so many of you have people that are called distributors in your company that have never been a distributor, have never distributed anything. All they are is a customer. In the first 90 days, sign-up month plus 90 days, if a person has not earned any commissions in network marketing, they have about 20% retention. 20% of those people are still active if they've earned zero. If they've earned $1, just $1 in the same time period, retention is 74%. 74% versus 20%. So how important is helping a brand new person earn $1? Do you have systems within your organization that help somebody earn a commission of any sort, of any size, as quickly as possible? You as an influencer need to influence this number in everything that you do, and it's a race. Number two, core rank. Core rank. Every one of you has a rank within your organization. I'm going to give you some of the criteria and have you pick the rank. The criteria for this core rank, this is a position in your structure that you can achieve in 30, 60, 90 days, depending on your level of effort. It has some structure to it. So here's what I need you to do with this. Number one, put a huge spotlight on this rank. A huge spotlight. All the focus is there. All roads lead to that rank. All your recognition around it, all your rewards around it, all of your programs around it, all of your language around it. As soon as somebody joins, you put them on the roadmap to that rank. That's all you need to do. It's all you need to focus on. And then you go to your organization, your whole group, and say, who wants to go to this rank in the month of December? I'm going to spend personal time with you and help you achieve that goal. Everybody else, you get group time, and I'll see you in January. I'll ask you again. And they raise their hand, and you work with them personally. And if you have a big organization, you delegate and you divide that up. Everybody works with their group personally. You put a focus on this, and you will double or quadruple the number just by paying attention to it. And this is the measurement of everything. This is the health of your entire organization. If I'm working with you and you're a publicly traded company, guess what I want to know? How many people are qualifying at this core rank? What's been your historical number, month after month after month, if you can go back? And what is your plan to grow that number? That's all I need to know, because it'll drive everything else. Because if your core rank numbers is doing this month after month after month after month, no matter what you tell me, even if you got sales, but what's happening with the core rank? Because if it's not going, I'm not interested as an investor. You can control this number. Most of you don't have a very big number. Some of you aren't at the rank yet. You need to get that done. You need to celebrate that like crazy. Then you need to take inventory inside your team. Who wants to go? And then spend all of your time making that happen in the month of December, for example. And at the end of that month, guess what you're going to do? Recognize those people like crazy. Praise them. Tell their stories. Put it on Facebook. Congratulate them. Send them a certificate. Tell them you love them. And then what are you going to do? You're going to take inventory again. Here's the 14 people that got there last month, and here's how they did it. Who's ready to go now? And here's the mission when it comes to core rank. It needs to go up every month. Do you hear me? I don't care if it's December. I don't care if it's July or August. It needs to go up every month. That's when an influencer needs to show up. What is your game plan to make sure that number goes up in December? What is the number in November? If you don't know, you need to know. Create a game plan so it goes up in December. Then you got to come up with a game plan to make sure it goes up from that number in January. I don't care if it goes up 1, but it's got to go up. That's your job as an influencer, is to create a culture, training, environment, recognition, incentives, rewards, compensation that drives this metric. This metric drives everything. You want to be an influencer, you got to drive this metric like crazy. Next, convention attendance. From convention to convention, you've got to drive this number up on your team. You need to know how many people are attending your company event, and then what is your strategy? What is your game plan? Events, conventions are where leaders are born. They're where leaders are born. They won't be leaders long if they don't go. It's your job to make sure that that grows from convention to convention to convention to convention.